Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. I'm Adam and this is Battle of the Beast battle number 7, I think. Battle number 7, Yakorix the Ice Bear versus Falkor the Coiled Terror. This one ought to be interesting. Size, largest is Falkor, easily serpent, so that doesn't really matter. However, the arena, I'm thinking I'm tempted to say a rocky terrain area, because one of Yakorix's abilities, the rocky terrain will help Falkor because of the arena helping Falkor. Yes, I get it, but Yakorix's ability, bringing a snowstorm wherever she is, helps her. So they're ready. It's rather fast. It'll be fine. It's fine. So let's get into this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ah. Okay. So let's weave you a tale of how one beast destroys another. Let's do it. Okay. So as the chamber doors opens, both the beasts exit their chambers and spot each other straight away. Yakorix's vision is a bit better due to the snowstorm, but whatever. Falkor sees this and hisses in a intimidating tone to try and scare Yakorix. It doesn't work. Falkor coils, whilst they're staring intensely at each other, Falkor wraps his tail around a nearby rock and picks it up so then Yakorix can see. Fake throws it to make Yakorix flinch and throws it again straight after. Yakorix, realising she's been done in by the flinch, sees the rock coming towards her and goes to hit it back, only for it to, because of the power that Falkor puts into that throw, only to actually collide with Yakorix's paw and have the paw hit Yakorix, knocking Yakorix back a bit. Falkor uses that brief time of immobilization. These are big words coming from my head today, from my mouth today. Yes, big words. Uses this moment to slither up towards Yakorix, hiding. Not really hiding. He coils up, looking menacingly down on Yakorix. And whilst they stare up each other, Yakorix goes to slash at Falkor, but Falkor already coiled his tail around Yakorix's leg and pulls downwards, causing Yakorix to fall to the ground. He goes to slice at Falkor's underbelly. He sees that and able to move the power of his body to briefly jump up a bit to avoid that and move backwards. And he goes to go like a little... Sorry, my chair's trying to break my carpet. Just a little intimidating fake bite, so like a fake out kind of thing. Yeah, like that. You know the kind of thing that I'm trying to say. Leans back, goes for that. Yakorix uses this time to get up, only for Falkor to wrap his tail around Yakorix's leg again. But instead of pull it from underneath her, he lifts her up using all the strength he can muster and throws her as fast as she can, which isn't quite far, because Yakorix is quite a large beast as well. Breaking a few rocks along the way and causing a large crack to go through the walls of the Colosseum. Yakorix gets back up and, using the snow that has already fallen, she makes a snowball, but doesn't show Falkor. Falkor slithers up towards Yakorix to do the same thing, but right before Falkor is able to coil his tail around Yakorix, a snowball gets thrown directly at his face, just confusing the beast. That gives enough time for Yakorix to get her claw and slice at Falkor's underbelly. Falkor lets out a screech in pain and recoils by sticking out his tongue out. Yeah, you know, the hiss thing. And Screeching swings his tongue around, which actually loosens acid. Is it that one? Isn't that Beast that does that? Yeah, I think it is. So Falkor was swinging his tongue around, unleashing acid to go into the world, I guess. Hitting the snow and rocks, just causing steam to erupt from them. Some of it hitting Yakorix's fur, where it's just steaming. Yakorix is bellowing in pain and goes to scratch more at Falkor. Falkor is able to dodge this and with his tail just hit Yakorix right in the head, knocking her towards the wall of the arena. And using his tail, wraps his tail around the middle of a rock, a rather large rock, lifts it up, and using it as a hammer, starts bringing it down towards Yakorix multiple times, over and over and over again. When Falkor decides enough's enough, he chucks the rock away, going into the walls of the opposite end of the arena, smashing to pieces. Falkor coils backwards out of Yakorix's reach to see if Yakorix gets up. After what seems like a while, a few minutes, Yakorix finally gets back up, roars in anger, and just charges straight towards Falkor, ripping up any boulder that comes in her way, and goes for a slice at Falkor, where Falkor goes to dodge, but is actually a fake out, and using her other claw, Yakorix comes up and slices where Falkor moved to, knocking Falkor back, coiling up and all that jazz. And Falkor, realising he needs to slow Yakorix down, goes to snap at Yakorix, but instead of actually faking, actually goes to bite Yakorix in the shoulder, back area, so around here, over here kind of thing. His fangs are poisonous, so injecting Yakorix with a poison, causing us to roar in pain and slash at one of Falkor in the middle of his head. So right there. Falkor coils back and slithers to the middle of the arena. Yakorix, feeling the poison taking effects already, along with all the beating she got, starts woozily, I guess, wobbling around the arena, going towards Falkor. She gets in slower and slower by the minute. And Yakorix just starts collapsing. Not dead though, just starts falls to one knee. And Falkor, using this to his advantage, gets another rather large rock, this larger than the last one, and chucks it into the sky, where it's just up there, on its way down, going to land directly on Yakorix. Whilst that's on its way up and coming down, Falkor gets another rock and starts smashing Yakorix to the ground. And when Falkor thinks he's hammered enough, the rock comes down, crashing directly on Yakorix's body, causing blood to spurt out. Falkor, deciding to finish the job, make sure the rock goes right through Yakorix, picks up another rock, hammers it down on that rock, smashing both rocks to pieces and causing the blood spew to get even larger. And all the dust of the rock that was of the rocks were covered in blood. Yakorix unmoving, the snowstorm starts fading away, and Falkor knows he's won. So he slithers back to his chamber, ready for the next battle. Yakorix has lost, Falkor has won. I did not mean for it to be a rather small battle, but oops. But yeah, I think this was a rather interesting battle. So as I said, Falkor won, Yakorix lost. If you think Yakorix should have won, please in the comments below why you think that. Unfortunately, my opinion is final. This is the last Battle of the Beast episode I'm uploading today. Join me in the next video where I'll be doing Okawa the River Beast versus Vurak the Storm King. Bound to be an interesting fight. But until then, I've been Alan Ferns, and I'll see you next time.